Steve Hamlin's coming up on 30 years with the organization. That's pretty impressive.
He's been doing it longer than almost I've been alive, it seems like.
And I think my first impression...
Anal, domineering, bureaucratic, no. Stephen is more than anything a gentleman.
Very confident in what he was doing, yet not intimidating.
Stephen Hamblin is probably one of the closest friends I have in the world.
He has given almost his entire adult life to serving others.
And it really has brought the AJGA to where it is today, which is at the top of its game.
An integral part of where we are, and been that rudder for the AJGA.
And in the process, he's become one of the most able golf administrators anywhere in the world.
Confident in the business, confident in what the AJGA is all about, our mission statement.
He's very consistent in communicating that vision and that purpose.
I've often kidded Stephen that he's spoiling today's juniors by having them play in the best run, best managed golf tournaments they're ever going to play in.
And Stephen is so heavily to be credited for that.
The level of respect that I have for Steve is shared by just about everybody throughout the game and the industry of golf.
He truly believes that, especially whether it be employees, players, parents, anyone that's had involvement with the AJGA, he wants them to be ambassadors. And he's trying to do that. He's trying to build AJGA ambassadors in the world.
What I learned from Stephen is how to be a professional, as well as establish high standards and maintain those. Just being a kid at the Copperhead and Innisbrook Resort, and then an intern with the AJGA, and then ultimately tournament director, and then up to assistant executive director. It's that consistency of being a professional, as well as upholding those highest standards, and then expecting the staff likewise, and we all followed.
The Copperhead is where Stephen and the American Junior Golf Association met, dated, got engaged, married, and have yet to this day get a divorce.
It's the finest thing I ever did was to give Stephen, as young as he was at that time, to give him that post.
Dating back prior to Innisbrook, Stephen of course met Jay Overton at Pinehurst. Jay was Stephen's boss here at Innisbrook, and they've been lifelong friends since the late 1970s. And under Jay's leadership, Stephen blossomed and grew and learned many of the things that he carries forward today in the American Junior Golf Association.
And time again in the AJGA's history, in his 30 years here, he's been presented with opportunities to, he could have folded up the tent and looked at it as half empty and as a threat, as a problem, but he's never done that. And I think that's why we are where we are today.
He has done so much, not only for every golfer that has come through the AJGA, but anybody that has actually worked for him.
I think the thing that he would hold most special is the influence that he's had on the lives of all of the people that he's hired and brought through here, and their ability to grow, either grow and go beyond the organization or grow within the organization.
I've seen him for 20 plus years take young people and make them into the people we all want to be.
He sees that as a second mission, not only the AJGA, but him personally, and I think he's very proud of that legacy. It's made a permanent, lasting legacy on the AJGA.
I don't know where I would be today without, having somebody like Stephen Hamblin there to lean on or ask a question to, or yell at me when I need to be yelled at.
His ability to bring in people that catch the spirit of what he's trying to do.
Stephen's philosophy has filtered down through the officers, the department heads, and has filtered into our culture. That win-win philosophy, that never say die attitude, and that all comes from Stephen.
I think I speak for the entire family of the American Junior Golf Association in thanking Steve for what he's done for the last 30 years. But I think all of us are equally excited about what he's going to do for the AJGA for the next 30 years.
I'd like to say a personal thing to Stephen. Now that you've had 30 years of internship with the AJGA, why, it's time now to go to work.